Hello and welcome to Cali Legends Media. Okay, so once again, I got inspired to do a video by watching other videos on YouTube, and the video that I seen was mentioning a lady, a young woman that was on one of the podcasts. Her name, she goes by the name, I believe, Pink, and she had some things to say regarding Rodney Rex, which I'll be doing a video of, the conversation, the argument, the beef, whatever you want to call it, later on today. But one of the things that was brought up was that I guess this guy had a question if down here, down in the South, because he's from up north, he was wondering if we have women in our neighborhood. I'm trying to overtalk this. You hear that chicken in the background? She's probably trying to get an egg out. That's what it sounds like. Either that or a cat or some type of predator's trying to get into her cage, and she's going through it. She's either in labor or she's very frightened by something that's threatening her life and well-being. I know because I raised fighting cocks, for and showbirds for a very long time, and I recognize the sounds, Anyways, I'm hoping she'll shut up now because she's really getting loud. But anyways, let's get back to this video. So this guy was wondering if we have women in our neighborhoods, actually members, because he said that up north they got homegirls, but their homegirls are function in a different way. I'm not even gonna be disrespectful and repeat what he said about his homegirls or how the homegirls are treated up there. We don't treat our homegirls like that, unless they want to be treated like that. Now, our homegirls are highly respected. We do have a certain clique in our neighborhood. In my neighborhood, they're called the Monas. The Monas have been around for a very long time, and that's the only clique from our neighborhood. If you're female and you're going to get into our barrio, you're going to get into the Monas. There's no different cliques, different girl cliques. No, it's just the Monas is the only female clique, and that's where all the girls from our neighborhood are from. 60-year-olds to 17, 18-year-olds, it doesn't matter. You're going to be a Mona. They're very adamant about this. We try to do it a little different at a time where these girls just wanted to get in the neighborhood, and they wanted to get in right there, like get me in, and whatever clique was there, they'd say like, hey, I don't care, man. Whoever wants to jump me in, just get me in. I want to get in the barrio, right? Well, I didn't go over easy with the Monas. They insisted that they belong to the Monas. We respected that, and that's the way it is. There's still several Monas out and about in the neighborhood, boots on the ground, and a lot of other ladies from the Monas are mothers. They're raising their kids. They're running homes. A lot of them are married. They have husbands. Nevertheless, when we have a function, the Monas are down to be involved. Barbecue, whatever, anything. Whatever we're gonna do, if we ask the Monas, invite them, the Monas are gonna show. And I'm not talking one or two, they're gonna come down. Yeah, I don't have a lot of pictures of different Monas on the thumbnail. If there's a female on my thumbnail, that's a Mona. Um, I've known the Monas since the 70s. A lot of the Monas have passed on already. A lot of them have retired to having families and stuff. Some of them, yeah, they might be retired, but they still come. They still come around. They're still. Of course, they're not out fighting in the street and all that crazy shit. Although there are some that do get down, whenever needed. Like female activity. Um, to get a new homegirl in, or I've been in fights on Whittier Boulevard. I think it was probably, I'm gonna say 5 years ago, where one of the homegirls came out of the bushes with a hammer, man. Like, she was like, "What's up?" And she even got ahead of me a little bit. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Monas always show a lot of heart, and yeah, they're with the business. There's also girls from Ford, I know, that are from Ford Maravia. I've met girls from Choppers. I don't know if they have certain cliques that they get into, or just one clique. For Mariana, it's only the Monas. That's the only clique. I'm gonna do a more in-depth video about this. Hopefully, if everything comes through with this place I'm trying to get, I want to invite some down so they could tell you their own story. Yeah, if I thought about it, I could tell you so many stories where my homegirls held it down. You know what I mean? And we have some homegirls that are busted right now doing fighting a life sentence, and yeah, they've they take care of business when they got to take care of business. And like I said, those that are retired, they still come down and support the homies, with whatever they can, with whatever the function is. If we're gonna have a barbecue or something, they make food, or they'll come and they'll might bring piñatas, whatever, help with raffles, or do raffles themselves, or giveaways, or yeah, they're always with the function, whatever it is. They got a lot of love for the Varrios still, just like the homies. So I'm sure that a lot of Varrios have girls. I know East LA 13 has a lot of girls in their barrio. I don't know if it's a certain clique or a bunch of different cliques, whatever clique the generation is. I don't know how they do it, but a lot of barrios down here have females, and no, they're not just used for one thing or anything like that. They're homegirls. At least in our barrio, our homegirls are our homegirls. We love them like we love our homeboys. They're part of us. They're part of our family. They're part of us. So we got their backs 100%, and in all my dealings, they've always had our backs 100%. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video right now. And like I said, I got encouraged to do a video about the females down in the south. If we have females in our barrio, that was the question that was left hanging by this podcaster. And so yeah, the answer is yes. Yes, there are females that belong to different barrios, and ours is the Monas Maravia Monas. I'm proud to say that name, man, because we got female homegirls, man. Bomb ass. I couldn't speak more highly enough about them, man. We got down, loving, beautiful, fucking loving homegirls, man, that through the years have shown nothing but heart, nothing but love for the barrio, and wonderful mothers, and support each other, and good times and bad times, birthday parties, funerals, whatever. You'll always see the Monas there. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video. Like I said, if things go through with this little studio I'm trying to get, Uh, I'm hoping that they'll be willing to come in and get on camera and share a little bit about their history and about their story. The history goes way back. I'm hoping that I could find the pictures that I want to put on the thumbnail, and you'll see just how far back they go. You'll know by the hairstyle, the makeup, the dress, and as they change through the years. There's just one picture in particular that I'm hoping that I could come up with just for this thumbnail. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and yes, there's going to be another video more in depth, and we'll see how that turns out. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you. God bless your families. People, whatever you do, man, stay free. Stay off the streets. This video isn't in any way to encourage any females to get into any Varrios or anything. This is more historic information, and to answer the question of this other podcaster that he left up hanging up in the air regarding women. And really it all stems from Pink. I guess Pink went on there, and Rowdy Rex, who's a rapper from Puente, made a comment to her saying like, well, who are you? Like, what barrio are you from? And what gives, like, in other words, what gives her the right to speak up on a homie's action, whether it be on stage or, I guess she made a comment that he wasn't really representing, like you would expect a vato from Puente to carry himself, anyways, like I said, I'm going to be doing a video later on about that, and I hope you guys take a look at it. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Stay free, people. Stay free. Hope to see you on the next one.